Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli from Santarelli Trading Exchange. We're live right now. It's 9:19 a.m. Just got some things set up for us. As you guys can see, our stocks to watch today are going to be Apple, Uber, and EA Sports. All those had some price changes today, and Apple's reporting earnings after the bell today. So we're going to keep a look at those. And if you guys have any questions here, these pre-market hours here, let's go over what's going on in the market, current market conditions, and if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the trade room or on the YouTube chat. And guys, if you haven't signed up for our service yet, we have a new website, www.breakingchartalerts.com. Once you sign up for service on the website, you could go into either Google Play Store or the Apple App Store and search Breaking Chart Alerts. You could download our trading app and it will send you notifications once we're live, any trades that are made, and any type of posts that are made on the site. Also, our trade challenge is going to be starting soon, so if you guys haven't signed up yet, go to www.breakingchartalerts.com. Good morning, Jojo. Good morning, Cherry Trade. Let's see, MKC. Big drop on MKC there, Cherry. Oh, I wish I could take something to get these. I feel so congested. You blocked the mic for a second here. Alrighty, guys. Alrighty, guys. So another thing too we wanted to take a look at is, take a look here. Let me show you guys Qs. Qs is bouncing right now off that 20-day simple moving average. That's going to be really good to watch here. We get another climb tomorrow on the Qs. I'm going to be adding to some of our tech positions that expire February monthly. If we get a cross below here or a candle below, then I'd be exiting out of those trades. Good morning, Bob. Nice to have you guys with us nice and early this morning. I'm going to be coming to the office earlier now. I'm probably going to be getting here for around 7:30, 7:45 in the morning. So if you guys want to start joining me in the trade room, I'll be there. Loading up on coffee this morning. I didn't sleep well last night. How would I trade MKC? Well, it looks like it just had an earnings announcement, right? Did it have earnings? I would not trade this yet. Came down to support, not doing too much at 160. Would stay away from that for right now. Good morning, Skyjack. Good morning, Tom. Father and son trading together. That's nice. Cherry Trade. Bob, I should do a 30-minute pre-market training. How you set up your daily watch lists. Oh, you should. Yes, I'm going to do that. Absolutely. Down the road. Right now, trades are important. Good morning, Paula. Microsoft climbing off that 20, guys. You guys have any questions, let me know here. Still drinking the coffee, waking up a bit. Nice move, though, in the pre-market hours. Apple's up almost $4. 9:24 a.m., 6 minutes until opening bell. Cisco's up about 30 cents, 0.59%. Facebook up about 0.87%, up almost $2 at 216.75. Nvidia back up to 243.20. Let me see what Nvidia looks like here. You see how we're starting to get a bounce off that 20 SMA here, so this is important. If we fail at this 20 and head lower, that's going to be a sign that we're probably going to head lower, so it's really important. David says, how's LB looking? Let's take a look at it. Up 12 cents in the pre-market, up to 20.30. It's holding that 10 SMA. It was up to 21 in the pre-market. We'll keep our eye on that as well. The L brand trade looks great. We have the February 28th 20 strike call. When do they have earnings, L brand? Let me take a look here quick. I'd love to get over this sinus infection or whatever it is. LB earnings on the 26th. That's why we got the February 28th expo. I think that's going to do extremely well. Hey, Bob, I kind of did that right here. Is this what you were talking about? The stocks to watch? I do my morning scans here, and then whatever I find that I feel is going to be the best setups for us, I'll put that on the board up here for you guys. Good morning, Karen Decker. Space, it's Paul Santos. Good morning, John. Let's see, what Space, SPCE, up 53 cents in the pre-market hours, up 3%. Look at that pop there off that 10 SMA, and that's following our trade plan, guys. Take a look at that. Here's Space right here, just climbing off that 10-day simple moving average, starting to head higher. Now what you're going to look for is if it could break that, 1980, 86 area, 1988. If it could break that, it could have another nice run, maybe up to $25 a share. But you could see, here was the break, here was the consolidation. We talked about this as it was happening. Here was the consolidation, here was the breakout, and then we retraced back down to that 10. And that's why we use that first candle below the previous candle's body here as a sign of selling pressure coming in and retracing back down to either the 10 or 20 simple moving average. So nice pop off that 10 with Space. Let's watch. We're going to be watching the diamond and the Qs first off this morning, see how that goes. Want to make sure we're not seeing any more selling pressure coming in before we start doing anything here. It's very important to manage our trades first and then look for some setups, guys. So that's the proper trade management plan we teach here. And if you guys need any help, I'm glad to help you. So about 2 more minutes until opening bell here. If you guys have any last questions, please let me know either in the trade room or on the YouTube chat. Alrighty, guys, a minute until opening bell here. Let's get diamond and Q's on the chart here. DIAQQQ, and let's get started today, guys. Let's have a great day.
But pretty vocal on Twitter saying you don't trust the Chinese.
No, I don't trust. Just makes it even cheaper. We have way.
Here we go, guys.
So much we are not. I mean, you don't even.
Let me lower that for you.
Look at that $18 million.
And here we go.
OBCI, Ocean Biochem, getting some volume.
Group bond trades up 17% this morning. Looking good. Now up $1,000 unrealized. Now up $1,300 unrealized.
DFS Discover Financial, February $779 call at the S.
We'll watch the minute chart here for the first 15 minutes. Up 1,400 now for the day. Nice move on Apple, up 31% of the day on that. Groupon up 17% for the day. Disney up 5.2% for the day. Amazon up 8% for the day. LB up 3.28% for the day. Microsoft up 18% for the day. Qualcomm's up 22% for the day. Space up 9%. Our trades that I'm talking about on the upper screen here. Square's getting a little pop, up 1.43%. And let's just watch and see if we continue to break out here. Ulta's also looking nice on my other chart over to the right here. If you guys want to take a look at Ulta.
NYMX, 9 months pharmaceutical, says filings seeking approvals in U.S. and Europe are now targeted for H1 2020 in both jurisdictions. November Yankee, Michael X-ray.
Guys, is the video blurry? Market's continuing to climb here. Looking good, guys.
BXRT, Vaxart shares popping here. $1.02.
Jorge Nunez, I like that. He said 45 people watching. There should be 45 likes on the video. Nice. Alrighty. Thanks, guys.
ARMP, Armada Pharmaceuticals, getting up top here on volume.
There goes Square taking off here. Let's take a look at Square. Nice climb on Square. Guys, please give this video a thumbs up here. It means a lot to me. Alrighty, let's take a look. Apple's still on the climb. Going through my watch list above here, seeing if there's anything catching my eye. Q's are still climbing here. Good morning, Kevin. Apple's still on the climb as well. Remember, Apple reporting earnings after the bell today. Yeah, I think that's on your end, guys, because when I watch the videos, it looks really clear.
RMBS, Rambus shares spiking 10-year, 1475. Over here, Michael.
We have Apple here, and over here is the Square chart. Bouncing off that 10 right now, Square. Apple still climbing for the day. Up about $1,000 unrealized for today. Square trade is still up about 5% overall. And let's put on Diamond and Qs here. I want to watch the general markets here for a little bit to see what the general markets are doing here. So here's Diamond, here's Qs. Coming down to the 10, let's see what we do here. Give the market a little bit of time. Seeing some tech pull back a bit. Ulta's still looking good. Let me bring up Ulta because I see Ulta on this chart over here. And let's take a look here on the screen you guys could see. So when you take a look at Ulta today, 1 minute, nice climb here. I talked about Ulta yesterday. I wish I got into that Ulta call instead of that Square call. Remember I was asking you guys about it in the trade room yesterday? It just looked like Ulta had more, more of a pop to it. So I could still see Ulta getting up to 283 to 285, possibly this week, especially on good tech earnings. I'm going to be watching that. It looks really good. If you guys wanted to pick up a trade on Ulta, you could simply get your option chain here, type in Ulta, look at the February 21st monthly. You could take a look at, actually the January 31st, I think it'd be fine. You could pick up the 275 strike call for only $4.80 a contract, $480 for a single contract. Your break even is $279.80, and then your double is another $480 onto that. So that's not a bad setup right there if you want to do Ulta short-term swing trade, or if you want to do the February 21st with a little bit lower of a risk than sticking with the weekly expo. Market definitely pulling back from the highs here this morning so far. Still only 6 minutes into the day. I don't like the looks of that candle though on the Diamond ETF. See if it could hold the 10 or the 50 here. Q, same thing. Let's see if it could hold that 10 and start to climb. Most important thing now is to manage our trades. A lot of big earnings coming up this week, so watch and manage those trades. I thought this was SQ'd on here. I thought it said SQ new 52-week high, but it's SO. Alrighty, let's see what Qs do. Let's see up here in the watch list what we got going on, anything we could do. Apple still up 1.41% for the day. Earnings after the bell. Dow's only up about 50. It's up about 70 points right now. There's a bounce off that 10-day with the Diamond ETF. Let's see if the Qs could do it. Yes, Karen, I'm going to hold on to Apple. It's a small trade. It's a $1,200 trade. I'll hold on to that for tomorrow. I think Apple with that new... manufacturing they're doing of the low-cost iPhone, I think that's going to help the market quite a bit. I think they're going to get a lot of demand for that. So I think that's going to be big for Apple. And I think they should do well. $9:39, about 9 minutes into the day.
some sell-side research to get to. We haven't done JPM cutting Beyond Meat to neutral. They shave their target $4 to 134. Still supportive of the overall business story, Jim.
Look, I thought that may not go down. I mean, that was, by the way, you liked it at 75 and went to 122. I really like that. I like that kind of goal. I think that's a good one. But Beyond Meat has become something that millennials, this is the millennial stock, and you had the pennies, you McDonald's, obviously the demand. It's just a 7.5 billion. I think it's fair. I'm still with it. It's great story. Friend is its friend. People don't like this water. They don't like the way that they up chickens. They don't think it's talked about the poor chickens that they don't walk. If you kill a cow, that's 2%.
Speaking of food, McDonald's is going to report this week, and some news about some additions to the menu of breakfast. Totally McGriddle.
Yeah, that's hard to call. That's good.
SLRX, Solarius Pharmaceuticals, filed for ordering of 789,172 Class A units and 1.8 Class B units. That's in a filing for SLRX, saying we will run that X-ray.
When you go to a Popeyes,
BOS receives order for in-mold label robots from Brazilian plastics manufacturer that Carlos Hussein Charlie.
we don't have chicken, we don't have it. That's a sign of demand, isn't it? McDonald's would not do anything unless they need it.
That's exactly right. You're not going to find shortages at McDonald's. And given their size, that is one of the challenges.
Casey asked in the trade room, Dave, what filters do you use to find your trades? That's a really good question, actually. I'm going to be making a video. We're going to be doing weekly classes once we get you guys shifted over to the new website, breakingchartalerts.com. We have a section on there that we can post videos of our classes, and it's archived there for you guys. So I'm going to be doing a process of how I do have a scan. I really don't like going over my scan because it fits so perfectly with my trade plan. But I have a few scans that I use I could go over with you guys. I'd rather you guys know the trade plan first because the trade plan is the most important thing.
MMM 3M says anticipating sluggish start to China in Q1 based on automotive. Michael.
We just don't know. We're not saying that they're going offline. They're not using it offline. 3M, because of the mass business, they're a little more sensitive. Remember, mass business is 24/7 around the globe. United Technologies was a good quarter. I do not know why that opened down. Why did that open down? What was the line? In the
3M says ramping up production.
Are you guys listening to this in the background? Could you hear that 3M's talking about their earnings report?
Coronavirus, that's Michael.
There we go. Qs are finally getting a pop off the 20 here. Let's see if we can break that 10 and continue to climb.
Because it's not worth focusing on. It's 3.3 billion enterprise value. It's up 61%. I did at least one.
Shares of 3M just off the lows now, 167.08.
Well, no, actually, it's not propulsion, really. Propulsion, yes, propulsion. In fact, what they do say is it's a unique, more comprehensive portfolio of industry-leading propulsion products and systems across combustion, hybrid, and electric, resulting in greater content per vehicle relative to today, I guess. I'll have that last one. Borg Warner got that propulsion. Borg Warner's getting hit, doesn't require shareholder vote. Delphi shareholders obviously quite pleased, one would imagine, given the premium there. It's 0.4534.
9:44 a.m., almost 15 minutes into the day.
Hey guys, good morning. Dave Santarelli here from
From United Technologies. I said it wasn't that good in Europe, but it's actually came around. EMEA was up 10%. This is the call. One of these people have to realize, I know we have to move on, but we're sitting here trying to read the calls, talk to David about Delphi, get the stuff that you feel. It's not. We're not in a position. We're like an aircraft carrier, coming in hot.
We're trying our best. You're welcome.
highs. Apple up 1.5% is going to help. Let's get to see Morning, see what's moving. Hey, Seema.
Hey, good morning, Carl. Biggest one-day pullback for the S&P 500 since October. This morning, as you pointed out, markets attempting to rebound after ending yesterday's session. The Dow was down over 400 points, currently up 72. There was this
CODX, Co-Diagnostics, announcing closing a $5 million registered direct offering priced at the market. That's Charlie Oscar Delta X-ray. VISL, Vislink Technologies, completed additional delivery of equipment ordered on a $2.8 million U.S. Army contract in 2019.
Keep in mind, 3M has now missed or lowered consensus expectations 10 previous times over the past 2 years. Perhaps a reminder that even though we've seen a recent pickup in global manufacturing activity, it will take time to feed through to profits. That's up down 4%. UTX actually beat the street, but it did warn that the Boeing 737 MAX grounding would impact its aerospace division. Nonetheless, stock up nearly 0.8%. Lockheed Martin record sales thanks to high demand for its jets and missiles. Harley Davidson, though, with a disappointing earnings report, that stock is down 2.5%. Question now for the industrial space. General Electric, will it be able to deliver tomorrow when it reports earnings? Certainly could be a moment of truth for the stock, which is now up about 26% over the past 3 months. Take a look at emerging markets. They've really been under pressure over the past 1 week due to the coronavirus fears. Going into this year, JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, Invesco all made the call to invest in emerging markets in 2020, according to the improvement in the trade story, attractive valuations. Key question now, how much does the coronavirus impact China's GDP? That could be a big factor in play here. Guys, I'm going to send it back to you.
All right, Seema, thanks. Bonds an important story as well, of course. Rick Santelli's at the CME today. Hey, Rick.
Good morning, Carl. Yes, as you look at a 24-hour chart, you can see that we did violate 160. We popped back above it. At 161, we're now unchanged on the day. But that's fascinating because if you look at the 2-year, it is down 2 basis points. We're actually getting a bit of steepening. Open the chart up to 10s for 1 week. You can see how we've just deteriorated. And today, a bit of a capitulation type scenario as we came back from sub 160.
Only up about $300 now for the day. Market's pulled back a little bit. Gonna see what Q's do right here.
Opened it up last time we closed here was October, and finally I mentioned 10s to 2s hovering at 18 because we're getting a mild bit of curve steepening. You look at 3 months to 10, obviously at 05 we're getting ever closer to 0. And even though the last time we went through this conversation, we certainly saw the recessionary worries diminish as the curve re-steepened, I fully suspect we will revisit how flattening and inverted yield curves, of course, could have detrimental outlooks towards the future. Carl, David, Jim, back to you.
Thank you very much. We'll talk to you in a while. White House is responding to the UK's decision to allow Huawei to help build its 5G network. Eamon Javers has more on that this morning. Hey, Eamon.
Good morning, Carl. A senior administration official saying this morning that the United States is disappointed, quote unquote, in the UK's decision to allow Huawei to have access to that country's 5G network. Here's a statement now coming out from the White House. They're saying there is no safe option for untrusted.
So we're in the NTZ zone right now, guys. Those of you that know, that's why I'm pretty quiet sitting back here. Not much going on. Take a look at the diamond. It's starting to break out here. Let's see if it could break above 286.15. If it does, we can start to see a climb here. And if we break below that 20 SMA, markets might pull back a bit. So Qs and Diamond look like they want to climb here, so we're waiting for that, and then we're going to be taking some action here. Square's up really nice today, up 12% for the day. Let me see Sophia's account. Square's on the run. I got a trade in her account yesterday, but I don't remember what I got for her. I'm telling you, with having the Trading Academy now, it's just, my mind is gone. It's on so many different things.
We do expect to see
That's NBTA.
Not sure how many questions they're going to take on this subject. I'm not really sure at this point what the substance is of this Middle East peace plan that the two men will be talking about here at the White House. The White House has not provided reporters any advance look at what the details are here. And of course, it's such a tricky problem over the decades. We'll see whether the White House has invented a new solution to it here. They're going to unveil some of the details, they say, later on this afternoon.
All right, Eamon. We'll be talking into that, if not before, right? When Jabbers outside the White House. Still to come, 3M is moving lower after reporting quarterly results and announcing those job cuts around 1,500 jobs. The Dow component also ramping up production of face masks in China.
There goes Q's, looking good here, starting to climb.
Interview with the CEO, Mike Roman, with Jim and David in just a bit. Dow's up 80.
There we go. There's a nice pop on the Diamond ETF, guys. Let's see if we could continue this run here and start doing some day trades possibly. Microsoft down here, you can see 162.50 call sweeps coming in for this Friday's Expo. 500 at 405. 405, multiply that by 500. That's a $202,000 trade. As you can see, AMD, 48 calls coming in for the February 21st Expo. So we have some call buyers coming in now. Yeah, Paula, I posted here, Paula in the trade room said CGC on the move again. And on the upgrades, downgrades here, you can see I have upgrades CGC from market perform to outperform. It was upgraded this morning. Price changes this morning were on Uber. They got upgraded to $56 a share. That's going to be a big mover there we could take a look at. EA Sports was upgraded from 106 to 124 a share. Visa from 205 to 221 a share. XLRN from $47 to $81 a share. And AXP was upgraded to, or their price changed was up to 148. So a few nice little gems there. Let's take a look now at the chart, see if we could find any of those on here. Uber first off. Let's take a look. Uber's up about 0.77% today. You look at the 3-month daily, bounced off that 10 really nice. This might be a good entry now for Uber. Take a look at Q's here, guys. Q's are starting to take off. Nice climb starting on Q's. Square's still on the run here. Let's take a look at Square. Square looks like it's ready for another nice breakout. Maybe if we get Apple to report a good report here, we're going to see tech climb again tomorrow, and this Square trade could be up a quick 75% tomorrow if we get a nice pop in the markets. Let me see, I forgot to take a look at Sophie's account here. I have her with TD Ameritrade. I'm logging in the phone here now to see. What does she have? Well, she's up $315 for the day on Square. Nice gains there for her. Not bad.
Coming up at 10, the Richmond Manufacturing Index for January. 9 is the consensus. CB Consumer Confidence for January. 128, the consensus. That's coming up at 10.
Still continuing to run on Square. Are you guys still in Square? Skyjacks asks if I'm still in SPY. Yes, I'm still in SPY. And this is the nice thing. Here's a SPY. So right now I'm only up about $327 for the day. It's fluctuating a bit here. Let me see, where's that? So here is the SPY trade. Skyjack just asked in the chat there. So the SPY trade's down $620. That was my hedge. So if I didn't have that SPY put there, I'd be up over $1,000. But I'm happy with that. I want to have that in case the market turns against me, in case something crazy happens with the coronavirus and we're down another 500 points tomorrow. So just monitoring that for now. Our Square trade's now up 21% today. Nice climb on Square. Having a nice run there on Square, continuing to pop, climbing. Now we were up, what, 400 and some? Now we're up 647. And this is the Square trade right here. On top, this is the Apple. This is the Amazon spread. Cisco.
It'll be busy tonight.
Oh, yeah.
And tomorrow.
Yeah, apples go. No, this is the worst week. That's all right. I've got methamphetamine to keep you awake. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Jim's not going anywhere because 3M's chairman and CEO Mike Roman is...
Look at Square still breaking out.
Dow's at 95.
Oh, Marco, that one had such a big run over the past few months here. It's tough to get into that. For me, anyway. Square is still breaking out. Sophia's up $600 today on Square trade already. In the other account here, I'm up, what am I up? Almost 800. Nice climb there. Let's see. Jorge Nunez posted in the trade room here. Table 9 market performance during the past pandemics. I'll share that with you guys here. He just shared this in the trade room. See if I can make this smaller. It's a nice little chart there. Square's still continuing to climb. Guys, Square is in breakout momentum. I could see this getting back up to $80 really quick here. At least up to the next target resistance right around 75. So another $2 climb is really possible. Another 3% move like today is definitely doable. Ragu, this is a live news wire down below there. I'm actually working with them to include it on the new website. I'm actually going to call them today. Let me write that down. He's been calling, leaving me voice messages. Jerry, how much are you up on the Square trade and what expiration do you have? I have two different expos. So in the E-Trade account, I have the March 20th 70 strike call. And then in Sophie's account, I have, what do I have here? Let me see. Sophie's account, I have the February 21st 72 strike call.
coronavirus fears.
Plus, the first on CNBC interview, the CEO of 3M. The systems company ramps up mass production of course of the coronavirus concerns. Also announces some job cuts. A lot to talk to Mike Roman about.
Plus, it is the largest commercial real estate and investment service in the world. The CEO of CBRE is with us. We'll talk a lot about that. In the meantime, let's get a little more data. Consumer confidence is on deck. For that, we'll go to Rick Santelli in Chicago. Hey, Rick.
Yes, Carl, and this is the most real-time data. It's January read from the conference board, and confidence jumps to 131.6.
Look at the nice climb here on the Qs after this announcement.
This sequentially follows December's read at 126.5 and 131.6. But you have to go way back to find a better number than that.
Still, Square's breaking out to new highs. Qs are breaking higher here, guys. The market is in breakout momentum right now. Nice climb.
A big jump from 97.4. In present situation, 175.3 versus 170 in the rearview mirror. Another January read, Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index, and that surged like a freight train. We were expecting a negative number. We ended up with.
All right, Rick, thank you. Getting an update now on the coronavirus with both the number of those infected and the death toll rising. Our Eunice in Beijing with the latest. Eunice.
Thanks so much, Sarah. The number of confirmed cases has reached over 4,600, with 106 people dead. This dramatic increase appears to have motivated the government here to step up preparations for an increase in the number of patients as well as the medical needs. Local media have been reporting that Beijing, along with the central Chinese city of Zhengzhou, have joined Wuhan, the epicenter of the outbreak, in building prefabricated hospitals. So the one in Zhengzhou, which is a base for Foxconn, which makes several products for U.S. companies, including Apple, that hospital is supposed to be completed within 10 days. Now,
I'm looking at the option chain here for Square.
With the World Health Organization's chief here in Beijing, and he described the coronavirus as a devil that Beijing was confident it could slay. However, the public here might not necessarily be as confident. Online, there has been some understated public criticism of the leadership here. As you guys well know, the Chinese public doesn't necessarily feel comfortable in openly criticizing President Xi Jinping, but there have been several photos now, as well as positive comments circulating online about previous leaders and the way they handled past disasters, such as the Sichuan earthquake in 2008. Companies are unclear about what they should do. Ford Motor, just a couple of minutes ago, said that they planned to extend the Lunar New Year holiday and keep closed at least until February 2nd. They said it's possible that they might keep their factories closed until February 10th. And that seems to be the general consensus among all.
So it's got a bid of 335 and an ask of 345. It's thinking about putting in a limit order for 360 in Sophie's account. She's up about $700. It's enough to cover her school for a couple of weeks.
They are still concerned, Sarah, that this potentially could take a bigger toll on their bottom line if it continues to go on.
Yeah, we'll see what we get from Apple and Starbucks after the bell. We've got earnings from both of those big Chinese players. Eunice, thank you very much. The Dow and the S&P are coming off their worst day of the year, rebounding this morning. Bank of America's Jill Carey-Hall joins us now. Jill, how much confidence do you have telling investors to buy this market with those big looming uncertainties like where this virus heads next?
Right. Well, we're looking for pretty limited upside to the market this year. Our S&P 500 targets 3,300 for the year end, so we'd actually gone above that earlier in January. And really, we think the market got a bit ahead of itself, maybe pulled forward some of those gains for the last few months. So,
Okay, I sold that in Sophie's account.
About earnings growth.
Let me see how that worked.
Entirely driven by multiple expansion. This year, we think we're expecting 8% earnings growth on the S&P, so we think that's really going to be the driver and what investors need to see come through as we look to this earnings season. But certainly factors like the virus.
There we go. Nice day. Locked in $452.50 for Sophia on that Square trade. I'm still holding it on the E-Trade account here because we have the March 20th 70 strike call.
Do you like as far as which ones could be see improvement over the last few quarters?
Let's see. Zamboni said, anyone trade in XLNX? Let's take a look at it quick.
We're noticing from earnings for what we've seen reported in the first 2 weeks are that, we're seeing
Another nice pop there, Zamboni. Zamboni's been trading that for a while. Yesterday it had a big drop, but looks ready for a rebound there, Zamboni. Not bad. Are you holding it into earnings, Zamboni? Or are you selling it today?
positive sign. Financials is our preferred value sector right now. So even though we've seen a bit of a reversal to growth stocks outperforming again, we do expect to see a value rotation in 2020. One of the biggest drivers for rotations into value is a pickup in profits growth, which beyond this fourth.
No problem. Are you holding it? Skyjack said he's up 120% on Square. Did you get this week's Expo, Jack?
That pickup in profits growth is real. That should drive a rotation into value stocks where financials is showing surprising earnings resiliency. It's a much better, higher quality sector.
Guys, take a look at space. Wow.
Prices. Now it's the highest shareholder return yield.
Another nice climb on space to over $18 a share. $18.20 and climbing. Microsoft's having a nice day. Look at that chart on Microsoft here. This is a 3-month daily right now. Nice climb. Microsoft's at the highs of the day. Nice climb. Here's a today 1-minute chart for Microsoft. Everything's looking really nice here. Nice job, Skyjack. Did your father Tom get into the trade too? Should have held Square in Sophie's account there. Maybe she could have got an extra juice box at lunch. Sophia. Let's see, Google up about $2. That's it for Google. Apple up about 1.2%. American Airlines up 1.61% today. Jorge Nunez says space is literally going to space. That's a nice trade there. I love space. I really think that's going to be a $50 stock in the next 2 years. And if you have those leaps, they're going to make that could be enough to buy you a new car if you're getting those OTM calls. Look at Square run now. Oh my God, what a run. Ripping higher there on Square. The 72s I just sold are going for $375 now. I sold them for $325, $385 now. So that's $60. 60. I had 5 contracts. She would have made an extra $300. Kevin, I don't know how to say her last name. I'm just going to say who. If it's wrong, correct me. Kevin Who says, what did you just sell in Sophie's account, Dave? I sold the Square. I had her this Square expiring February 21st. She had a quick, what did I say, $400, $500 gain on that. I locked that in for her.
Tend to perform better, when the Fed has an easier bias relative to, typically late cycle when the Fed is tightening, consumer discretionary stocks tend to underperform. So we as a firm are expecting the Fed to remain on hold this year. So no big changes there in terms of the interest rate backdrop. Recently with the drop in the 10-year yield, we have seen some of the yield-oriented sectors start to see better flows. But really we're expecting no further Fed rate cuts this year. The economy has been supportive, starting to pick up a bit. The 10-year yield should end the year around 1.8% is what we're expecting.
Jill Carey Hall, thank you for joining us this morning from the Bank of America Merrill Lynch.
So take a look in the E-Trade account. Let me show you guys. This was before up $647. Now we're up not much today. Not as much as I was hoping for just yet. Up about $815 today, fueled by Square's having a big run for us. We're up $825 or 31% on Square alone. And that's just that one little trade that we made for $2,500. Square's consolidating right now. Take a look here. We could draw this consolidation box around it. Let's see. That's what we're looking for with Square, a make or break above or below that box.
Welcome back to Swap on the Street. Dow's recovering today up 135 points. Got a number of earnings to talk through, guys, including 3M. We're about to have David disappears. Yeah, you're gonna come down. But a number of earnings ahead of the Apple's big report after the Dow. Starbucks is going to run to watch 3M though, getting hit in today's trade. A number of moving parts there, including job cuts and demand for the ads, but overall disappointment down 4.3%.
3M, we're still going to look for some clarity regarding this charge, whether the street was looking for a 20-cent restructuring charge, because on the face of it, it looks like 195.
Q's coming back down to that 20 SMA. Take a look here. Coming down to the 20, holding it. Now it's doing the same thing. So let's see if it bounces off that 20 once again here and starts to climb, or if she's going to break lower here and start BDM. We're being patient. We're watching our trades up about $1,000 for the day, unrealized. And we're going to be, I don't think we're going to lock in any profits yet. Our L brand trade is up 5% overall. Microsoft is up nicely today. It's nice what a good day could do for you, huh? How are you guys doing today?
Starbucks especially, it's the demand side. And what are you going to see, what are you expecting to see from the Chinese consumer given the coronavirus outbreak? Just as far as the market, it is up for the first time in several days, but not enough to make up for.
There's another breakout coming for the Qs, guys. And we should see Square break out of that consolidation box now, and we should see our next run on the markets. Let's extend this consolidation box, and you're going to see it start to break through it as you can see the general market over here to the right, tech Qs starting to climb. So that gives us a little hint there before. Looking good, guys.
Yeah, a lot of the macro desk commentary this week has talked about a put being
I think we're going to stay live a little bit later today. I want to start looking for some more swing trade setups. Just want to see the general market here continue to climb. Square's lagging behind. It's just now breaking out of that consolidation. There she goes. Look at Square, guys. Now, as soon as it broke out of that consolidation box, what happened? That had a nice breakout, started to climb. And that's exactly what our trade plan teaches you. Nice climb there, up 35% on the Square trade already. I know Tom's there sitting back laughing in his chair. He knows what just happened. Let's see, LB. Microsoft. Groupon.
Welcome back to Scott on the Street. CNBC is out with a new Fed survey taking a look at expectations for growth this year. Steve Leeson back at HQ with the results. Hi, Steve.
Hey, good morning, Sarah. Let's take a look at
Square Trade's doing really well. Now let's see a nice beat on Apple earnings after the bell, and our tech stock could have nice gains tomorrow on our long trades. And that's the patience and discipline you need. As long as we have good tech earnings this week, our trades are going to do extremely well.
the outlook in 2020, 33.65 when it comes to the S&P 500 and 34.14 for 2021. All of this comes with a relatively low bond yield, 2% for the 10-year in 2020 forecast going up to 2.25 by 2021. So are these high numbers, extremely high numbers? Take a look. We asked, relative to your outlook for earnings and your outlook for growth, where is the market right now? 15% says extremely high. 51% say it's somewhat high. Not a lot of people say it's somewhat or extremely low. So you can see where the perception is that the risk is in the forecast right here, the outlook for stocks. Take a look at the outlook for the Federal Reserve here. 100% say rate hold in January. 49% expect a rate cut in November. 49% expect a rate cut. And the average is November 2020 when that would happen. 32% say the next move is a hike, and the average is March 2021. bottom line is I think you're going to be on hold for about a year. Jim Bianco, president of the operations, writing in response to our survey. Stocks have run ahead of an expected rebound in earnings that is needed to sustain that rally.
Hey, Vidya Raj, I do have Apple. I only have 2 contracts. I have the 320 strike calls for the January 31st expo. Guys, if you're new here and you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please. And subscribe to our channel and hit the bell to get notifications. Susan Listener says, NVIDIA's in breakout momentum. Let's take a look at NVIDIA here. NVIDIA's having a nice run there, Susan. Nice catch there. Saw it this morning up 1.39%. Take a look at the daily here. Right now it's not doing too much at the 20, but it's looking good, and I have a target on that of 253. Another 10-point move higher possible this week. And if Apple has good earnings, you better believe your tech stocks are going to have a nice rip tomorrow. And Jorge El Nunez says up 34% on his Square trade, breaking out. Looking good on that. Oh, he's out of Square at 40% gain. Nice job, 40% gain. That's not too bad there. Mine go into earnings, though, and I really want to see Square at, let me see what my target is for Square. I think I said 80, right? Look at that candle there. I mean, that just goes to show you that's still climbing. It's actually near resistance right now. I really think that's going to get back up to $80 by earnings.
Results that were in line. Then your CFO, who I like very much, immediately starts talking about fourth quarter organic sales declined 2.65, down 340 basis points. Different weakness in almost every market. U.S. organic growth -3. How is that executing well?
Zynga block trades coming in. GM option alert, March 20th, 35 calls coming in.
Notably automotive, electronics, and China. We delivered strong performance in the face of those challenges. Delivered growth that was in the range. We had EPS that was at the high end of our guidance, and strong, solid margins, I would say, and a record for the year, $5.4 billion.
You guys see that? Republican Senator Graham says supports proposal to make Bolton manuscript available to senators in classified setting. He's getting quite a bit of publicity for that book already. I'll tell you that much. LB trades now up 7% overall. Jamie Brundage says she's up 144% on Square. Just rolled it out to 71 call. Nice job.
Explain to us and to shareholders why it's something that's going to help this journey.
What we talked about today, the next phase of our business transformation journey, we announced our new global operating model. This is another thing that positions us well as we come in.
Square breaking out again there. I wish I got this week's expo for Sophia. That would have been a quick $2,000 gain. There goes Q's again, breaking the day's highs. There goes Square, guys. Square is breaking out once again, 74.15.
We're excited about it. Our employees are excited about it. They're energized to move forward with the change.
Okay, so we've got weakness in China, weakness in auto, weakness in electronics. What are the green shoots there that give you the optimism that, frankly, I don't see?
So the return to growth in 2020, it's based on a view of the macroeconomic, industrial production low but growing through the year globally, GDP continuing to grow a little bit, but steady. And then,
Guys, now see how it's square here. Take a look how it plays out. So here was consolidation. Here's breakout momentum again. Here's breakout momentum. Here was consolidation back to the 10. Here was that breakout. Here's consolidation right here. I mean, we could do this on any chart. Take a look.
puts us in a little more wait and see. Let's see how the quarter develops. But it's certainly part of those markets getting more stable as part of it. We do see some positive outlook in electronics around semiconductor manufacturing and data centers and 5G. So there's some positive there. Automotive, a little better year over year. We don't have some of the channel.
And then you have your breakout momentum. So the yellow boxes are your consolidation, and these runs here are your breakout momentum phases within the cycle, since this is a 1 minute today chart. So 1 minute today chart, here's your consolidation, your breakout momentum. Breakout momentum, consolidation, breakout momentum. Now here comes consolidation a bit. So you guys can see that on any one of the charts we do. Here goes Q's again, continuing to run. Nice day today.
Stewardship, product stewardship, and really these are core values to 3M, to our people, to me personally.
One more day like today, and our Microsoft trade's going to be... Excuse me. One more day like today, and our Microsoft trade's going to be back in the green. Nice climb there on Microsoft. There goes Q's again. Square's still on the run.
Part of our reserve was related to that. And then we also stepped forward on a commitment that we're going to
Will you take responsibility to clean up all the
Jerry said she sold half a Square 40%. Nice job.
I guess that's a key concern.
There goes Q's again.
And so the commitments we made is to work with regulatory agencies and
Let me ask you guys this. Are you guys happy if we make like a short-term trade for 2 or 3 days that make a quick 25 to 40%? Or would you rather look for those, like a couple of week trades that make 50 to 100% returns? What would you rather? A couple 25 to 40% returners a week on some quick trades, or looking for those safer, trades that are a couple of weeks out till Expo? I'd like to know your opinion on that.
it's split roughly evenly between the two areas I talked about. The manufacturing disposal, continue to work that, and then also help address the defense issues that they face, and really related to multiple cases.
But are you able to then estimate what the litigation liabilities are going to be?
One of the things that we know is important is getting more certainty, especially in our broad stakeholders. They want to understand this better. And so this is another step forward. We're able to identify more what's probable and estimable, and so we can take a reserve. And we'll move forward as we've committed with providing transparency to
You're
certain.
trying the best you can to understand it, but at the same time, it would seem to me to be difficult to come up with a number overall.
What I wanted to say then about that,
Is going to be,
Bob said I used to love those paycheck trades. Yeah, we're going to start doing those again. So what we're going to start doing on the website,
our focus is ramping up our production as quickly as possible to meet the demand. And we're working with customers and government agencies, health organizations in China and outside of China. to really
on the new website, guys. So the trade alerts, these are going to be our official trade alerts. They could be a video going over a chart. They could just be a post. You could take a look, and take a look at the trade. Like here was one of our space trades, closed position. You could share it. You could take a look at the charts, click on them, make them bigger. We talk about it. We go over the trade alert. We go over the target, stop, And you could comment down below here. You guys could comment about the trade. I mean, there's so much nice things you could do on the new site. Now, the trade ideas, so if you guys are looking for short-term trade ideas, down here, latest breaking charts, trade ideas, and news alerts. So we could post our video here in the morning. We could give some trade ideas here. And then at the bottom here, popular categories, I can make a category that says trade ideas, which we already have. And if you click on it here, trade ideas, it'll take you to all the trade ideas that we post. And these are trade ideas that aren't from the trade alerts. So if you're at the lowest membership, you'll still get these trade ideas that we post on here occasionally. And then the official trades are for the middle membership, higher membership, and then trade challenge, live trade room. And you go in the live trade room and you can see here.
Stronger growth than we saw in plans at the start of the year, but it's just part of that overall safety business.
Only to come back to the quarter and guidance itself. You know, I think
So
last year you
that's what you could do with that.
So I'm curious, what do you think are the key variables in terms
So a
of this
lot of things possible with the new site there.
to avoid that recurrence?
And then of course also,
Like when you have to revise that.
if you guys have any questions, you click over here for support, and someone will be right with you before you even start typing anything.
Through the year, focused on delivering, controlling what we can control, and delivering strong margins, strong cash flow, taking our inventory down.
Square came back down to that 20 SMA, and as you can see over to the right here, Qs are bouncing off that 10. Let's see if it could break that consolidation box right here.
The return to growth will help as well. We were facing a difficult slowdown in 2019. We're looking at a return to growth in 2020.
Well, Michael Roman, I want to thank you very much. CEO of 3M, and I think that gave you a number of issues, livestock is there, but there's also opportunity. I think the expectations.
Guys, let me show you something else quick too about the new site that you guys are going to love. So this is working fine. You guys could sign up for the new site now, but take a look at this. Trade challenge. If you click on the trade challenge and you take a look here, here's the trade challenge. It's going to show you everything: the stock, the trade on date, trade off date, the expiration, the position, the size, the entry price, trade cost, last price, dollar amount, profit and loss, percentage profit and loss, and then you can see here, position value and whatever it is we have going on here. So really nice. And then over here, it'll give you an explanation of why we got the trade and breakout momentum this morning, target, and whatever it is. And that's going to be for the trade challenge. And then if you want trade ideas, you could click here, and here's our trade ideas that we go over each day. So this is really nice setup right here. You can see what's going on. Here's the new ones that we just went over today already.
A lot of questions about what a material reassessment of the outlook means.
And then if you want to go back to the trade challenge, here's the official trade challenge. We're going to have a starting balance of 5,000 and get it up to whatever I'm not sure if we're going to have a target or if we're going to have something like a trade-off date. Say, okay, it's from, whatever date we choose, and it's going to be 2-3 months, whatever it is. I'll ask you guys about that. But this is all working great now. You could go there, and this updates automatically. So that's nice. And then the trade alerts for these trades, you could go here, see a video on them, and this is going to be the more detailed analysis of those trades. So a lot going on here on this new site. And like I said, you need support. You click here. You have a live agent there to help you. If you want to see the trades for the trade challenge, you click here. If you want to see the trade alerts, the official trade alerts, you have right here. Live trade room, breaking chart for trade ideas, and this is set here. And then if you want categories, you could come down here, pick any of the categories. We'll have certain ones down here. And then our Trading Academy, here's our address, 5401 South Kirkman. So, new site has a lot. We're also going to put the video in here. That's going to be just for members once we get things rolling here with the trade challenge.
I think it could be, but if you look at some of the other things, the housing market tends to top out fully 4 to 6 months ahead of the stock market. So, if you use that as a single indicator, then you're not close to it when you put pullback on that particular stage. surprise with the coronavirus.
So if you guys want to go to the site, you're free to do that now. You could go to breakingchartalerts.com, click join now, and if you click join now, you'll see you have any of these specials here. You have the rookie trader, professional trader for monthly subscriptions, the top ones, and then if you want yearly subscriptions down below here. And if you guys use promo code LOYAL, you'll get 30% off any one of these. So if you do the $250 a month, it'll only be $175 a month. If you do the 90 a month, 90 times 0.7, it'll be $63 a month. If you do the rookie trader, 30, multiply that by 0.7, it's just going to be $21 a month. And anyone could afford that. Professional trader, if you want to do the yearly, you're saving on top, just signing up for the year. And then 2,000, multiply that by 0.7, it'll only be $1,400 for the year. Trader, 900, multiply that by 0.7, it'll be $630 for the year for the trader. And it tells you everything you get. And then the rookie trader, 300, multiply that by 0.7, $210 for the entire year for the rookie trader. And you can't beat that. But you get the most with the trader or the professional trader package. But don't forget to use that promo code if you want to sign up on the new site. And that's about that. Any other questions, guys? Take a look here. Square, the 10 starting to cross below the 20. You already have that MACD that crossed earlier. Jorge Nunez, we have group classes that are $500, and then we have private classes. The group classes, they could be 2-day classes, and they're 3 hours each day. That's for $500. Or you have personal one-on-one with me for $1,500. And that's a 2-day class. 3 hours each day. And that's right across the street from Universal. So, a lot to do down here. That promo code I made just for TSE members, but I'm giving it to you guys here on the YouTube as well. Most of you are members here. There goes Square again, finally starting to pop. Microsoft trades up 35% today. No problem, Jorge. Be nice to have you down here. And the nice thing is, those classes, they're going to include booklets, a trading journal that's custom made for TSE members. We got a lot of things in the works here. We got the publishers working on them. Look at that nice breakout on Q's, guys. Take a look how easily that came right down to that yellow 10-day simple moving average, climbing and bouncing off of that right now. Square continuing to run, looking like we're going to have another breakout here. Square's already up 4.5% for the day. We nailed that trade. Great job today, guys. Ulta's up about 1%, so I guess we did a good job finding out that trade in the trade room yesterday. I was going to do either the Ulta or the Square trade in Sophie's account. I asked the trade room, I said, guys, Square or Ulta? I was leaning towards, Ulta because it looked like it had a nice pop coming. Square looked like it was better for longer term. But turns out Square was the winner there. Nice job, guys. Great teamwork there. And guys, if you like these videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our YouTube channel here and click the bell to get notified. But please give it a like and share it on social media. What a nice breakout here, guys. Our Square trade's now up 38%.
How different is your model financially to WeWork, and are you capitalizing off of their pain right now?
Well, first of all, HANA is completely self-funded by our company. It's very
Up about $1,040 in the E-Trade account and up $500 in Sophie's account realized today. Up $1,200 now instead of $1,040. So it's nice when you're following your trade plan. We could have added to many of these trades this morning, but looking really good there.
shrinking its footprint in Manhattan, let's say. And if it is, to what degree and what's it being replaced with?
Retail is shrinking to a degree because of e-commerce, but retail is very real. If you look at the cities around the world where people want to live, and increasingly cities like New York, London, and Tokyo, you simply can't attract people to live in those cities without what they talk about as amenities. Amenities are retail. It's food and
Space is still looking great there. $18.35. This looks like it's going to head right back up to $19.20. Qs are continuing to run. We're now up $1,200 unrealized for the day in E-Trade, and on Thinkorswim TD Ameritrade in Sophie's account. What was it? $450 or $500 realized, and that was just a trade we made on Square yesterday in Sophie's account. And that just shows you how quick you can make $500 if you're patient and wait for that right setup. And in Sophie's account, that's what I do, because I don't have time to actively manage Sophie's account. Sorry, but she's a 3-year-old. I have her account just to help pay for her school. And it's really easy to just go in there when I find a good chart like we did yesterday on Square. Take a look at yesterday's Square. So when I saw this yesterday and we were closing and bouncing off that 10, I said, you know what, I got to get in. I said, my stop's going to be the first candle below the 10. I said, if we get a pop tomorrow, that could be a quick gain in Sophie's account. We got that big quick gain there. I sold early. It's at $4.10 a contract now. I sold for, what did I sell for? $3.25. So I could have doubled my profit. I could have had over $1,000 profit in Sophie's account had I held. But, I'm not greedy in her account. That's for school. Anything extra, I could, get her a Disney yearly pass or whatever it is I want to do. But Sophie's account, that's not an account I want to go in every day and take a look at and manage trades because, frankly, you don't have time. And if you don't have time to manage multiple trades, you should not be trading. Trade what you could manage is the best thing I could say. So right now I'm out of everything in Sophie's account. She's just in cash. She's sitting on a nice chunk of cash there. And in the E-Trade account, we're up $1,200 unrealized today, fueled by Space, Square, Microsoft, L Brands, Disney, Cisco, and Apple. So looking good today, guys. Another day like tomorrow, and all of our trades are going to be in the green. And that's how we do it here at TSE. We teach our trade plan, and we show you how to follow along with it. My voice is going, not numb, what do you call it here, hoarse. Google's starting to get a nice climb here as well. Apple's up 2%, up $6 here. Imagine if that has a $15, $20 move. Those Apple calls are going to make quite a bit of money. Bob says Amazon $18.90 by this week. That's definitely possible if Amazon does well, or if Apple does well today. Amazon could easily have another 20, 30 point move tomorrow, and then the rest of the week get back up to that $18.90 to $19.00. It all depends on the coronavirus and earnings this week. Those are the two main things you guys have to focus on. Really important there. Bob, what do you have? Do you have a spread or do you have some regular calls?
I think that we can control an epidemic here in the U.S. if we take the right steps in terms of how we address the outbreaks that are inevitable. I think China outbreaks are inevitable here. I think we should be conditioned to expect some limited outbreaks. That doesn't mean they need to be large, but we're going to have some sustained spread in certain small pockets. There's a sufficient number of cases ex-U.S. Some of it's going to get reported.
That was former FDA Commissioner Scott Gottlieb earlier on Squawk Box talking about coronavirus concerns here in the U.S. Our next guest was the Ebola czar under President Obama. Ron Kim joining us now from Washington. What's your level of concern right now, Ron, about this spreading to the U.S.?
Yes, sir. So I'd say I'm concerned but not fearful. I think, as Dr. Gottlieb said, we have already seen 5 cases in the U.S. We'll probably see more. 8,000 people arrive in our country every day from China. And I think the most important thing to understand right now is there are a lot of unknowns. We really don't know how widespread this is in China. We don't know how effective the quarantine measures have been there. We don't know what the mechanism for transmitting it human to human. And we don't know there are people can spread the disease even though they don't have symptoms. So I think there are a lot of unknowns. I think that we need to be prepared in the country.
So talk a little bit about that. Your time in the Obama administration dealing with Ebola. What similarities and differences can you tell at this point?
Yeah, so similarities are we were worried then, of course, about the disease coming from a foreign country to the U.S. That's what's the same. There are a couple really big differences here. The first is the level of people coming from these countries. About 500 people a day come to the U.S. from West Africa, 8,000 a day come to the U.S. from China. So a lot more people coming to a lot more airports, right? Much bigger challenge. The second is the screening.
Hey, Dr. Phil, I just saw your post there about the first possible case of the coronavirus being in Maryland.
Again, there's just a lot of uncertainties about this new coronavirus. So I think actually sometimes the differences are greater.
Jerry asked, am I still considering closing the short leg of the space trade? So let me show you guys the space trade.
But the circumstances different.
Well, if you were the coronavirus czar, given what you're saying about 8,000 people a day.
So we have the 1920, April 17th. Jerry, that's not a bad idea, but I'm not going to do it just yet. I want it to break the highs so far. I want it to break above 20, and then I'll consider selling it.
I would. I think that's premature. I think it's very important exchange, very important for trade and tourism, and the very, very few of those people will have it. What's more, since this virus broke out, 250,000 people have come from China, so they're already here in the U.S. Americans go back and forth all the time for business, for culture. The CDC issued a travel warning, but there's still Americans traveling. So, look, I think what we really need to do is to be ready. We need to invest in, make sure we're screening people at airports. We need to make sure our hospitals are ready, as Dr. Gottlieb said earlier on your show. And I think we need to make sure that we're making the kinds of steps to prepare for the outbreaks we'll see here.
Ron, how do you read China's response so far? Does it live up to global standards in your estimation?
Well, I'd say, Sarah, it's a great question. I'd say it's a mixed bag. I think on the one hand, China is more candid and transparent than in past years. But I still think there are some hard questions about whether it's candid and transparent. The big challenges that clearly most of the expert model is going on in China. Whether or not they've been honest about what's happened, how it's happened.
Gotta get that out. Sorry, guys. Should have muted that. There goes Q's again. Another breakout on the Q's, right down to the 10 and breaking out again. Take a look at that. What a nice move there. There goes Square again as well. Nice job today. 8 more minutes. NVIDIA put sweeps coming in. Facebook users keep clicking on ads pointing to strong fourth quarter results. Guys, you read that. Right here, Facebook users keep clicking on ads pointing to strong fourth quarter results. That's going to be a nice trade setup. Let's take a look at Facebook. She's still on the climb there. That's a nice breakout. Let's take a look at 3-month daily. This still has room to run back up to 220, 225. I'd love to get Facebook into earnings there. Maybe I could do a small Facebook trade for earnings today. Let's take a look at the calendar first off. Let's see when Facebook reports their earnings tomorrow. I think I'll get into a small trade on Facebook. Yeah, we'll get 2 contracts for now. Small $1,000 trade, 520. Should be able to get filled for 520. We'll get that. $1,050 trade. And we are in it, guys. We are in Facebook. January 31st, 217 strike call. Wow, already up 2% on it. Already up a quick $30. So that's what we just entered into, guys. Now it's at 230 or 530 midpoint. Nice trade there. That's going to be nice. There goes Facebook.
Those personnel there are trained to screen, they're trained to isolate. I think we have very strong facilities. Now, one challenge is
Ari says Intel doing very well today. Let's see, we made a trade on Friday on Intel, right? 2.52%. This is looking ready for another big breakout, guys. Intel is looking really good there.
relative to disease and make sure they're not spreading the disease. That is going to be a big challenge, a big stretch.
I just put a couple new stocks up there on the watch list. Having a really nice day today, guys. Apple is up 50% our Apple trade today. Really nice day. Apple's up 2.1%. Has another move like that tomorrow, and we're going to have some significant gains on that trade. Looking good. Guys, take a look at the minute chart here for Qs. And let's take a look at right down to the 20 on Qs. Imagine being Mackenzie Bezos. She sells a couple thousand shares of Amazon for $400 million. She looks in her account. She still has 19.5 million shares worth $36 billion in her account. Must be really nice waking up to see that each day. Space at a high. SPCE. 1845 up almost 6% right now. 1845 and climbing. Nice move on space today. Do you guys like when I have this screen up, or do you rather when I screen share? What do you guys like? That screen or this screen? Which one? Thanks, Kevin Colin. I appreciate the feedback. Oh, all of them are popping up now. Thank you, Ari, Austin, Bob, Jerry, Kevin. Thank you for the feedback. Nice climb on the account today. The Apple trades up 51% today. It's down 29% overall, but that could easily change here with earnings after the bell. Here's a 10-20 cross coming up on Qs. We might be seeing the end of this run here. Let's see if it could hold support. Here's support right here on this run. So we have some support right around 220.66. Heads lower here. Qs are going to be selling off a little bit more. Let me put on the thing in the background here so you guys could hear it. Market conditions.
And you think about what's happened over the last 2 weeks. 2 weeks ago it was probably like, well, we're hearing a little bit about this, whatever, let's go, we'll go do our travel. Last week it's like, well, this is getting kind of serious. Then all of a sudden everybody that we knew around here that was going to go back for Chinese New Year, they canceled. And then now the bid has flipped totally to the other side. Now we're looking at a possible, a government intervention here around this. So this is something that's built a lot of negative momentum over the last.
Now look at that Q chart over to the right there, that 1 minute. See how it's got candle below previous body's candle? That's BDM. That's breakdown momentum starting. You have MACD cross, you have the SMA cross, and you got the candles heading lower now. So this is signifying that a run is over and breakdown momentum is starting. How long is it going to last? You don't know. You could just look at the candles there. And then you can look at your support, resistance areas, and see what you might drop back down to before having that next run. 220.56 is right around support. 220.45. So 220.45 to 220.56. That's a support area. Now watch and see if it gets up to the 10 and then fails. I don't think it will, though. You know, tech is looking pretty good here. Let's see the Diamond ETF. Diamond's breaking a little bit lower, too. See if it holds at the 50. And you're just following the trade plan, guys. And that gives you the best times to enter and exit the market.
We talk about U.S. executives going, but there are already a slew of Asian executives who can't.
Basis, they're investor winners and investor losers, and the winners are going to be the Zooms of the world and the remote.
Steve says QCOM is breaking out.
Have to double down on that as a way to continue to run their businesses. The other winners will be people who provide in-home entertainment.
I had a nice run there. Look at that, back up to almost 88 bucks.
Certainly not timed with anything, but ironically,
That could have a nice move over the next couple of weeks. Gonna keep an eye on that one there, Steve.
that concept is going to flow through, whether it's Chinese-based in-home entertainment or it's across Asia and in other places. The supply chain
and One Medical. And so if the market volatility affects those offerings in any way, that could maybe have disruptions further down the tech cycle as well.
Indeed. And sort of the timing of it is just.
So far, Diamond's holding that 50 SMA on a today 1 minute. QCOM in consolidation. Take a look at the Qs. Holding. See what happens there.
Ownership structures, and then this, it completely offsets what we were looking for.
It's a setback for sure.
Arguably, that would be worse had we not had phase one yet.
Sure.
And this could have shaken up a lot of things, perhaps with my kind of advantage. Paul, I wonder, does this coronavirus concern, and we're seeing how far it's going, does it change the way you're looking at investing this year? I mean, and I mean that in the sense, does it bring forth any truths or ideas about the way that information or technology spreads influence around the world?
Yeah, I would say it's too premature, at least certainly to affect something like an early stage venture firm like a foundation or the kind of things that we're looking at. We invest over a much longer sine wave. I think there's a second thing here. Weigh in and speak to some of the people that are medical professionals. A good friend of mine here, Dr. Jun Young, is also a terrific investor, and he's kind of like getting people to understand, look, at the end of the day, it's basically a flu-like virus. Young, stronger people, normally healthy people, shouldn't be, affected in terms of a mortal risk. Certainly, much younger people, older people who are already sick, it's going to have an impact. But I think it's less about, it's going to make any changes on the investing environment. And then the other part, I think, is that this will in fact blow over, just as SARS did. These things kind of burn themselves out at some level. And so the good news is at some level, I think...
Still continuing to break lower there. What did I tell you about Qs? Right here I said to watch if it got up to that 10 and then failed. It got up to that 10, failed, and it's heading lower. Now let's see if the 50-day SMA on the minute chart here is going to act as support. Diamond's heading lower here, 10-20 cross. It's holding below that 10-day. It just crossed below the 50-day SMA. This is telling you that a reversal's coming. I told you this a little bit earlier when I first saw it. How did I know it? Because I follow my trade plan. And that could save you so much money getting out of your positions near the top. And if you rewind this video, you'll hear me saying, guys, it looks like we may be topping here. And that's how you could call nice tops, nice exits, and then you could re-enter. Look at down here, Facebook option alert, March 20th, 240 call sweeps coming in. 619 at 198, 119, multiply that by 618, and that's a $122,000 trade they're buying there.
But there are these risks in China to think about. Apple is up 2%. We are going to tell you what to expect from earnings.
Now we're going to watch the Qs here and see if the Qs could hold that 50 and start to climb. see if Diamond could hold support here and start that climb. Would love to see a candle above that 50-10 SMA on Diamond ETF. Q's holding that 50 right now. Might get a pop. There she goes, a nice candle climbing. Let's see what she does at the 10 here. Over to the right at the Q's. Sorry if I'm whispering. If I talk louder, I'm going to start coughing. Alrighty, again, so Q's got up to that 10, failing. Now the 10 and 50 SMA are converging, and we got a candle between them. So let's see, this is going to tell us a lot here in the next minute or two. Diamond looks like it wants to hold that support, starting to climb. Q's first candle above that 10 right now, if it could hold above it. Let's see, this would be a confirmation candle if it was green on the Q's to the right. So far, though, it's failing at that 10. NVIDIA option alert, 235 put sweeps coming in. 583 at 89 cents. It's about a $52,000 trade right there. Canopy Growth Company. Bank of America says Canopy Growth should take action to right-size costs. That 10 SMA and the 50 SMA on Q's over to the right are converging right now. Let's see what this candle does at the 11:12 a.m. candle. Square's starting to pop again here as well. Let's put that over to the left. Take off Diamond. SQ. There goes Square again, guys. Nice breakout happening on Square. If it could break this resistance, she might get up to $75 today. There goes Q's over here holding that 10, and it looks like we might start to climb here. 50 SMA acted as support. Now if I entered into some calls here, my exit's going to be the first candle below the 50 SMA. There you go, there's a candle starting to break out on the Q's, and Square's breaking out as well. Held the 50 here. If you entered into calls, that's where your stop's going to be, is a candle below that 50 with next candle as a red candle as confirmation. So very simple to use the trade plan. There goes Q's now breaking the 10 and 20 SMA. Now you look for it to break that resistance area.
First of all, about 20% of what Apple sells is in China, and a fair amount is sold during Chinese New Year. Now hopefully that will be temporary.
If you guys don't like me giving candle by candle analysis there, just tell me and I'll shut up. That's not a problem. But I like when I know the trade plan's coming up and how we could follow it, and I show you guys the way there. Look at that breakout now in the Q's.
I would think that there's some risk.
So, given that the iPhone is still the biggest contributor to
Now look at that candle. Look at that body of that candle above the previous candle's body. That's showing that we might have another run coming up here now. Came down to that support right near 220.50 on the Q's. Held it, and it's starting to break now.
12 months has been a non-iPhone business. So, iPhone's been declining, now it's flattening out. But that means that the wearables can start to add 3 or 4 points of total revenue growth. Services will probably grow about 20%. People might want to hear an update on Apple TV Plus, but generally seems to be going pretty well. So I think what's helped the stock over the last year is the fact that people feel like the company's a bit more diversified, and work seems to be over in terms of the iPhone decline.
Steve, it's not the most important thing going into tonight's conference call, but the president has seemed to suggest that there's a bit of a the company owes him for the waivers on tariffs as it pertains to the privacy of these iPhones regarding this case.
Then if you like it, give it a thumbs up.
Would that hurt if in fact some of these waivers fell off?
Well, it would be a negative.
Look at Square. Now Square, this is another perfect analysis of our trade plan coming up. Here is consolidation. Now if it breaks above this, it's going to have another run up to resistance. Here, resistance is pretty close, right at around 74.40. But if it breaks below this, then we might come back down to that 20 SMA here. And it's going to continue to rise as we go tick by tick. Now here we go. Here's a candle breaking out of the consolidation box. Now we're going to look for Square to get up to the day's high of resistance right at 74.40. And we're going to see if we could break through it. If we could break through it, we might get to $75 a share by the end of today. And quite possibly up to 80 by the end of the week. That's why looking at this chart here, Square looks so nice for a breakout. And that's why we jumped into it the other day. Nice, it's holding the 10-day SMA on the chart, continuing to climb here. Big candle today, and what's that telling me? First off, yesterday was a big candle. Came down, broke below that 10 SMA, got all the way down to about... I just saw Tom's comment there about how how I sounds like I'm announcing a golf tournament. That was so funny when I heard that, Tom. I just stopped dead in my track there. Sorry about that. I just don't want to talk louder, because if I talk louder, my voice is going dead here. It's going hoarse, and I'm going to have to cough. So I notice if I talk low like this, it doesn't bother my throat as much. So if you just want me to keep quiet, I totally understand, guys, until I get my voice back here. But if you don't mind that whisper and the analysis there, then just let me know in the comments here, and I'll continue.
First, let me provide a brief update on the situation. As of today, the CDC has reported...
Alrighty, so getting back to the today chart on Square, nice breakout here. It broke that consolidation box. It got right up to the day's high at resistance, right at 74.40 a share. Now it failed at that, as you can see, and that's why we follow this, and it's so easy to follow. When this is breaking out here, I said, guys, our next resistance is going to be at 74.40. What happened? At the 11:16 a.m. candle on Square, got right up to that 74.40. It failed. Now it's back in consolidation here. Might retrace back down to that 10 or break below consolidation and pull back even further. And then this is when you go and take a look at the general market. See what the Qs are doing, see what the diamond's doing, and you could further analyze what you feel the markets are going to do from here. But you're following your trade plan. Now see if it holds that 10 right here after this candle.
responding to bird flu outbreaks in Asia. One challenge is that with an emerging virus like this, our current
Jorge, I have a brand new set of golf clubs I paid $1,200 for. The plastic's still wrapped around them. I got them like 2 years ago. I actually did a live video when I went and bought them. I was at a restaurant and I saw there was a golf store, and and I'm in Reunion Community, which is a super wealthy community, and it's got its own professional PGA golf course there. What's his name? Jack Nicholson or Jack Nichols? I don't follow golf, but whatever that guy is. Look at the Qs breaking out here, guys. Big move here on the Qs. Big run higher. Here goes Square off that 10. Here's the candle. It's holding that 10 SMA, and now you could expect that next climb here for Square, and look for it to run to $75 by the end of the day. Q's looking for another strong breakout here. See how this is holding above the 10 so well? So we're going to look for another breakout like this on Q coming up here. So looking like we're going to erase yesterday's gains here. Or yesterday's losses, I'm sorry. Nice moves today, guys. Hey guys, that Facebook trade we just made live, did any of you get in that? And if you did, I'm looking at my Facebook trade right now. How much percent are you up on that Facebook trade we just made today? because I'm up 7% on that trade already.
To 14 days.
That little 7% gain, it was a small trade. Remember, we did a $1,000 trade. That $1,000 trade just made a quick $80. You know, and that's something we don't have to go into earnings for with Facebook. That's something we could take advantage of short term with other earnings as a piggyback, like we're going to do with Apple. Take a look here at Square. So here was the candle at 11:19 where it held the 19-day or held the 10-day SMA. Next candle here, 11:20 a.m., held the 20. Now she's going to continue to climb, break out, and we're going to look to take out the day's highs once again. It starts to break out here. This is going to head for $75 a share today. If it gets up to 75 today, we zoom out, we could see we have some resistance going back from 430 2019 and 621 2019. And then going back even 215 2019. So now what we have to do is break that 75, because that's going to be resistance. We could break that 75. There's a very good chance we're going to go to the next resistance, which is between $80 and $83. So Square still has plenty of room to run here. This is a payment processor company, and as you guys see, Visa was just upgraded, Square was upgraded, a lot of upgrades in tech and financial companies, fintech. So Square still looks like a really good trade setup if you're not in that yet. I think if Apple has good earnings tomorrow, we're going to see another day like today on Square. And if you guys remember Square, we were following this right back here when it first had that 1020 cross.
So we would have to assess carefully whether the evidence recommends any steps beyond the thoroughly tested methods I just described. I know this playbook well because I was in the same building here in the 2000s and serving as general counsel and then as deputy secretary alongside some of these very same fine scientists and
Space is still running as well.
we responded to the SARS outbreak, monkeypox, anthrax attacks, pandemic flu preparedness, and a number of other infectious threats. That has given me a deep appreciation for the institutions that oversee our response. The United States has the world's finest public.
Alrighty guys, we've been live for over 2 hours here, so I'm going to get off here, take a break, and be in the trade room with you guys. If you guys haven't...
And for America's public health professionals. Preparedness is a day job around here. We're constantly making investments.
If you guys want to come join us, go to www.breakingchartalerts.com, sign up, and use promo code LOYAL. And that'll save you 30% off lifetime grandfathered in for being a loyal TSC member. Alrighty guys, nice day. We're up about $1,200 here unrealized, and then in Sophie's account I locked in about a $500 profit. So nice day today. I'm going to look for a swing trade this afternoon for Sophie's account. Would like to make her some quick private school money here. I got her payment coming up, so I'll probably put something in for the February 21st Expo for her. Something that I don't have to look at and manage daily. Something that's a nice swing trade. Set it, forget it. I can set an alert on eTrade Pro here saying, hey, once this stock gets to this price, let me know either way. If it gets up to this price or below this price, I could set an alert on eTrade Pro, and then I could just sit back and not have to actively manage Sophia's account. And then I could focus on the eTrade account here, grow this, and start our trade challenge on the new website. And if you guys want to go on there and sign up and be a member with us, go to www.breakingchartalerts.com, promo code LOYAL. Alrighty guys, I'm going to shut this off now. I'm going to be in the trade room, and I think I'm going to go have some tea. I feel fine, you know, it's just I'm stuffy. So.
Issued a level 3 travel advisory for all of China. This higher level of alert means that Americans should reconsider or postpone travel to any part of China.
Washington's talking right now. They're live. That's what's going on with the markets.
Meaning Americans should not travel there.
Americans should not travel to China.
I'll remind the American people one more time. We are working hard to keep you safe. We are constantly preparing for the possibility that the situation could worsen, and your health and safety has been and will be our top priority. To discuss more about the current state of the epidemiology and CDC's work, I will now hand things over to CDC's director, Dr. Robert Redfield. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Secretary, and thank all of you for joining us here today.
All right, that's the Health and Human Services Secretary Alex Azar. Again, reiterating 5 cases in the United States, 4,500 in China.
Guys, Q's is breaking out again here. Another nice run on Q's. Let's take a look at Square. Before I get off here, Square's taking another run here, guys. Looking great. Our trades are doing really well today. Up about $1,400 now, unrealized, and with the $500 realized. Apple trades up 53% today. Disney's up 25% today. And Microsoft's up 35% today. Qualcomm's up 10%, LB's up 4%, Facebook trades up 6%, the trade we just got. So, looking good, guys. I'm going to go get some tea, maybe take a little bit of medicine here, and I will be in the trade room with you guys. Take a look at Walmart as well. Nice breakout on Walmart, especially if you're looking at the 3-month daily. I really like Walmart for a swing trade, and I might jump into Walmart here. I'll let you guys know in the trade room. Come join us, and I will see you there. Take care, guys, and I'll see you in the trade room. Bye-bye.